The California gold rush promised fortune. It gave birth to legends, built cities overnight, left behind places that time has all but erased. High in the Sierra Nevada foothills lies a place where wooden storefronts lean with age, where rusted mining carts sit frozen in place, and where the silence feels heavier than the mountain air. This is Bodie, the forgotten gold rush town that once roared with life and now whispers only to the wind. The year was 1859 when a prospector named William S. Bodie struck gold here. He would never live to see the boom that followed, dying in a snowstorm just months later. But his name, slightly misspelled, would live on. By the late 1870s, Bodie was one of the fastest-growing towns in California. Reports of gold-rich quartz veins spread quickly, and the world rushed in. Miners, merchants, gamblers, and outlaws all staked their claims. The population swelled to nearly 10,000. The town had dozens of saloons, hotels, a red-light district, and even its own Chinatown. The mines worked day and night, their steam-powered stamp mills crushing rock to free the gold within. But Bodie was not a place for the faint-hearted. Winters were brutal, with snowdrifts reaching rooftops. Lawlessness ruled the streets. Shootouts were common, and robberies were almost expected. It was said that a little girl, upon hearing her family was moving to Bodie, prayed at night, "Goodbye, God, we're going to Bodie." Yet for all its danger, Bodie thrived. Gold poured from the hills. Merchants sold everything from fine china to imported whiskey. Music and laughter spilled from saloon doors late into the night. Life was hard, but it was also full, driven by the hope that the next strike would be the one to change everything. That hope didn't last. By the 1880s, the richest veins began to run dry. The boomtown turned to bust almost as quickly as it had risen. People left in waves, chasing new strikes in other corners of the West. By 1915, only a handful of stubborn residents remained. Fires in 1892 and 1932 destroyed much of the town. And without the will or resources to rebuild, Bodie slipped into decay. What makes Bodie remarkable is that it wasn't entirely abandoned to ruin. When the last residents left in the 1940s, they left much of their world behind. Dishes still sat on tables. Shelves in the general store held dusty cans of food. A child's toy lay in the corner of an empty schoolroom. Today, Bodie is preserved in what's called arrested decay. It is a California state historic park, kept exactly as it was found, weathered, fragile, and frozen in time. Visitors walk its dirt streets and peer through the glass of old buildings, seeing life as it was a century ago. One historian described it best: Bodie is not just a place you see, it's a place you feel. The wind carries the voices of the past, if you listen long enough. Standing there, it's easy to imagine the clang of hammers in the mines, the shuffle of boots on wooden boardwalks, the echo of laughter spilling from the saloons. But it's also easy to feel the emptiness, the weight of dreams left behind. Bodie's story is not just about gold. It's about the relentless human drive to seek something better, no matter the odds. It's about resilience in the face of harsh landscapes and the fleeting nature of prosperity. Today, the Sierra winds rattle through the skeletons of buildings. The mountains still shine in the light of turnoon sun, the same way they did when prospectors first climbed them in search of fortune. The difference is, the fortune is gone, but the story remains. Bodie stands as a monument to a time when hope was measured in ounces of gold, and when entire towns could rise and fall in the span of a generation. In the end, the real treasure, ISNT, the gold that was pulled from the earth. It's the reminder that even the mightiest booms fade, and that history like gold must be carefully preserved before it slips away.